Hey, so I had a question about affidavit of parentage and what is an affidavit of parentage and how does this work and what does this all mean? So wanted to address this issue. It comes up from time to time with people that have a child together and they are not married, never been married. So that's the context of this. That's how it comes up. I'm attorney Brent Boyer, of course, from Adam. And but yeah, affidavit of parentage. So that's a document that you sign at the hospital at birth, typically is where it happens. And you sign it, the mother signs it, and it acknowledges that you're the father of the child, that you're the legal father of the child. Gives you all the same rights you would have as if you had been married and had a child together. So basically it gives rights to custody, legal custody and physical custody. It gives right to parenting time, and it also gives rights to child support. So it gives the mother or the state of Michigan the right to pursue child support against you. It also allows you to be able to establish your legal rights. So that's what an affidavit of parentage is. It's this document that you sign typically at birth. If both of you sign it and it's not at the hospital at birth, then you need to have it, the signatures notarized. But if it's at the hospital, a hospital employee can sign it as a witness, and then it's valid and you're all good. And then you take that and that's your document, and that document tells you who has legal rights towards this child. It sets up your legal rights. And don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. Good things can happen when you click subscribe. You never know. We have all kinds of things going on. So, I would encourage you to do that, of course. But that's it. In this world of paternity, the world of non-married people, there's this affidavit of parentage, or what some people refer to as an AOP. That's the document that you sign at birth, acknowledging that you're the father, you're agreeing to being the father, and then you have all the rights that a father would have towards the child. Now the document does, you should be aware that it does then give the mother custody. But the way Michigan law is, that's without prejudice. So the idea is that it's not supposed to affect who gets custody or hurt your chances in the future if there was going to be a custody dispute, a custody determination. But technically it does give the mom custody of the child, legal custody and physical custody, meaning mom gets decision-making authority and mom has day-to-day care of the child. But then once you have an affidavit of parentage, it allows you, from there, what you could do is file a custody case through the county where the child is residing, and you can then set up custody. There's two parts to custody, legal and physical. So you can establish joint legal custody, which would mean you share in decision-making for the child, and you can establish physical custody, and then you can get parenting time schedules set up. So even though it initially gives mom custody, it allows you to file a custody case, deal with custody, parenting time, child support, daycare, health insurance, whatever issues there might be involving this child. And you can do all that as opposed to without signing the affidavit of parentage. Like, let's say you're not there for the birth of the child, then you're only thing you can do at that point with unmarried parents of a child, if you're the father, is to file a paternity case. So now you have to establish paternity as a starting point. So it makes it so that you cannot immediately set up a custody and parenting time order or a child support order, because paternity has to be established first. So then there needs to be DNA testing, which is no big deal, but it just delays things, and the case just takes a different path at that point. So ideally, if you're on an affidavit of parentage, you've signed the affidavit of parentage, it allows you to file a custody case, allows you to establish your rights, you're in a good position. Without it, you're stuck doing a paternity case, which is fine, but it's just a different path. It's just not as good. So hopefully that answers some questions about affidavit of parentage. What is it? What's it for? That's the general idea of what that looks like.